Well, good, hard-fought game again in the Big 12. Baylor came out and played really well. Scott did a great job of having his team prepared to play. I thought we got off to a great start. We started turning the ball over a little bit, kind of changed the whole momentum of the game. I thought defensively we came out and really set the tone the way we wanted to play initially, and we started letting our offense affect our defense, and it kind of changed the game. But give them credit. They made big shots. They made winning plays, and they found a way to get it done today.
Questions, please? Go ahead.
Coach, that run they had in the first half when y'all went scoreless for like 7 minutes, what were they doing defensively, or was that something you guys were doing?
Well, it was really a lot of self-inflicted situations on the offensive side of the ball with us, really just kind of being sped up a little bit and had some unforced turnovers that we really just needed to value, taking care of the basketball and getting the shot every time down. Then we started letting our offense affect our defense because we really came out and guarded really well in the first 8 minutes of the game and sat down and put some consecutive stops together and did a good job rebounding early, taking care of the basketball prior to that. But that kind of led to the way we kind of ended the first half.
I know there was no panic. Dylan scored a couple of buckets before the half to get you back into it. What were your conversations like in the locker room, and why didn't it go well for you in the second half?
Well, in the second half, again, I thought we closed the half out, on a pretty good momentum swing there. We're down one possession at the half. We knew we were going to come out and really try to put it on our defense and sit down and really guard hard. Thought we came out and had some really good looks offensively to start the half. And then again, we let a couple of the guys get loose and made a couple of shots. But the talk at halftime was just, everything was predicated on our defense, having to sit down and try to get some stops.
Yeah, Rodney, the bench was so big for you in the win over Iowa State. I know it was kind of a little bit of a struggle for those guys. Today, only Jabari was able to score. What did you see from those four?
Well, we just didn't have it today. We didn't get the point production that we've been getting from those guys. Again, I thought our guys still had the effort, and today just wasn't our day in terms of really trying to make this a lot closer game than we possibly could have.
Coach, Baylor typically is switching almost 1 through 5. They played a little more drop coverage today. Did that affect y'all's game plan?
No, we were prepared for those guys to play a lot of zone, to be honest. You know what I mean? So that, kind of pack it in a little bit. And early on, they came out man to man, and we did a really good job and got some great looks. And then they went to their zone for a little bit. We made some shots. But we were prepared for all their coverages. We've seen them all year long. So, we kind of know who they are from a defensive standpoint.
Rodney, did it seem to you Baylor kind of collected itself after Keontae went out and kind of pulled together and played well?
Well, they definitely got some positive contributions, John, from their bench. I mean, Bonner came in and, had an impact on the game. Bridges played really terrific today for those guys. He early in the first half, he was a guy that was all over the place, offensive rebound and scoring the basketball. So there were other guys that stepped up and played really well for him in place of George.
One last one for Coach.
Yeah, Rodney, I think that first maybe 3 or 4 plays, it looked like you guys were really funneling it through Dylan, and obviously he had a great game for y'all. Was that kind of the game plan to get him rolling early and sort of making space out?
Well, we knew we were going to get those looks from the Sioux. He was going to have opportunities. And over the last couple of games, he's had some really good opportunities and he's passed on a couple of those. But he spent a lot of time this past week really getting shots up and felt really good about him shooting the basketball. And, we've really asked him to shoot the basketball. He's a guy that's more than capable of making threes from the perimeter for us. And glad to see the ball go through the basket for him today.
Thanks all. Appreciate your time. Reminder.